Take a look at this video. What you're seeing here is not catfish. Yes, this is African knife fish. According to this young man here, who is one of the most exposed fish farmers that we have in Nigeria, he's releasing some reports about these fish that are very, in fact, they are damning reports. And some of the things he has said will shock you. Just watch and see how they harvest the fish. Look at the kind of environment where they train them. Although, before they started recording this video, they've removed some of the water on the surface. But what are the shocking things that anybody needs to know about this fish? Yeah. Now, according to this young man, he said that this fish does not feed on the regular fish feeds, that the conventional fish feed that they supply to catfish and other things, other fish in the market. That this particular fish you see here, they feed on other fish. For example, they feed on other fishes, but the specific one this young man is using to feed these ones here is called tilapia fish. So what are the challenges that come with this fish? According to him, this fish you've seen here, he has been growing it since last year. And this is just the first time they are bringing it out, as in to select the ones that have grown while they still have smaller ones. And according to him, inside that small pond there, he has about 500 of them. Now, he also said that out of the 500, they are trying to select about 200 that are still smaller, that still need to grow bigger before they can take them for smoking, because he basically smokes them. Now, what are other things he has said? He also said that this fish, that if you want to grow this species of fish, that you need a very big dam. Very, very big dam. Why do you need a very big dam? He said the reason is because these fish feed on other fishes, or tilapia, for example, as he uses, that you need a very big dam so that you can put enough tilapia, and the tilapia will stay inside that fish because they need to be growing together. So that these fish actually like to live with other smaller species of fish so that they can feed on them. So that those tilapia will be able to reproduce inside the water, as in expand in population, and these ones will have enough food to eat. Now, in this pond, he said it's because it's very small. What were the challenges? He said when he put the tilapia inside this pond, these fish will eat it up even before they reproduce. Why? Because the pond is very small, and then the tilapia could not have enough space maybe to run, hide, reproduce, before they are eaten up. Now, this one will finish everything up. So now, after they've removed about 300 of them that are big enough, he's returning the other 200 to a bigger pond. Now, another thing again he said about this fish is that this net, as they are using this net to extract the fish from the pond, that the pressure, these fish are very fragile. He said they are not as strong as a catfish. That these fish are very, very fragile. That even as they are bringing it out on this particular day, they lost about 60 of them. Just because of the weight of other ones on their head, on top of them and all of that, the smaller ones, they lost about 60 of the smaller ones. So, after listening to everything this young man has said, considering the fact that he said this has been growing for over a year now, and then I begin to wonder, how much is one of these smoked fish sold? And to also think about the fact that you need to feed them with tilapia fish, and I don't know how many times this tilapia fish should be supplied. And then, at the end of the day, you only make it smoked fish and you sell. How much is one smoked fish of this African knife fish? Well, this information is what I don't have at my disposal, but I would love those who are aware of this to also share with us on the comment section, as I personally would like to know, and maybe so many other persons too would like to know. I love the fact that this guy brought this guy. In fact, I respect this guy a lot. He's at Akure, in those states, one of the best fish farmers we have in Nigeria. I don't know which kind of education he has, but this guy is enlightened, he's bright, he's intelligent, he's smart, he's a genius. In short, he's a big deal when it comes to this industry. And I'm really, really proud of him.